Heya! This is Pokeball35, and I need to preface this video by saying a few things. The beginning parts of this video that you are about to see was recorded on May the 2nd. It's been like a month and a half since then. The reason why this video took so long to come out is I was trying to stream the update to Born of Bread that fixed all of the bugs that allowed me to get 100%. It turns out that the update didn't fix all the bugs to get me to 100%. So you'll see me talk about that as it happens. This video is the true finale. It's the bonus episode, so everything that I missed is in this video. It has now since been fixed, so I am recording this intro after I've already done that. So, there's a little bit of hiccups at the start here that we will encounter some extra bugs, but Born of Bread is now like a fully baked package, and despite the bugs that you see here in the beginning of this video, or throughout the playthrough when I played this game upon launch, pretty much all of that is now fixed, and I highly, highly recommend this game. I don't want any of the bugs that I had in my playthrough to negatively impact your opinion on the game, because now it's all gone. Like, such is the way of playing an indie game upon launch and not waiting 6 months for the game to get its updates, you know? So, everything's fine, everything's good. And the beginning parts of this video were streamed at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. Then there's another part I recorded slightly later, a few days later, but now, like, the beginning of this video, I talk about Thousand Year Door on Switch not being out yet. This was streamed 2 weeks before the game came out, and now it's been a month and a half. So, just to clear up any confusion, play the game if you haven't, all the bugs are gone, and enjoy the video. Hey, this is Pokeball35, and welcome back to Born of Bread. This is a bonus stream of Born of Bread, because when I am streaming this, the patch that fixes the problems I was having with my save file has just been released, and we can finally 100% this game. It's been a couple months, like 4 months, since we last have seen the world of Born of Bread, but I am very excited to be playing this game again. We're gonna be going through the motions and getting the last few achievements to get true 100%, and this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full 100% playthrough of Born of Bread and everything else on the channel as well. Namely, in a couple weeks, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remake comes out, and that will also be a thing on the channel. So, welcome back to Born of Bread. To get into things, there was a patch that came out like a month or two ago that added a lot of stuff and fixed a lot of stuff. However, there was still stuff that was broken in terms of achievements that was going to get fixed in another patch. The patch for consoles came out, which fixed all of that, and now the patch for Steam is out, which fixes everything. I think they said there's going to be like one more small patch eventually, but we should be good to go. So, namely, it's nice to see everybody again. There is a button in the top right-hand corner, which is the Fix Save File button. If you had anything broken, you click that. I have already clicked this. What this did for me is that it finally let me unlock the Cysologist achievement. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's the achievement that you're supposed to go and talk to Professor Rose in all the areas, and she gives you the information about all the enemies. It was stuck at 104. It is now complete. So that achievement is done, and now it says 0.4% of players have this achievement because this update just came out. So not everybody has the ability, or not everyone's been back into the game to fix the stuff. Also, I opened this up to make sure everything was good. However, I think clicking the Fix Save File button deleted everything from my backpack. So I have to remake my inventory, and since it's been 4 months, I can't exactly remember. So, in other updates to this game, first of all, it's very important that we pet the dog. In other updates to this game that happened, something incredible was added, which I and many other people had wanted. There is a fast partner swap button. I just press R, and it switches between party members. Anyone starting a new save file would be glad to have this, or continuing their save file, that you no longer have to go into the menu and go over to the party thing and then switch party members like this. I personally did not mind that, because that's how it was in the original Thousand Year Door, of just going into the menu and switching party members like this. But you can now switch party members like this. I don't think there's a way to go back, you just cycle through them with R, but there's not many party members to begin with, so it's fine. And what's very funny is that the information that we now have about the Thousand Year Door remake is that there actually is a fast partner swap option in that game. So Born of Bread did it first, because this game came out before the remake. So it's nice to have that. There's been many bug fixes related to quests and overall improvements to the game since I last played. Namely, the reason why we're finally back, other than the fact that the achievement thing is fixed, is if we go to the map, which is here. If we go to the map, we can now see where everything is. So there is now locations on every single point in the map that tells me exactly how many chests I have not opened and how many soul salamanders I have not slapped with my ladle. So we can finally do one more comb through the land, whatever the name of the land is. I honestly forget the name of the land. This is Royal Town, but just like the world. We can go all the way throughout the world and see everything that we missed. And we can just go there and grab everything, and it's gonna be great. And we can finally 100% the game. I really wish this was a thing to begin with, but it's fine that we finally have it now. And this update came out a few months ago, but I didn't want to do this stream now until the achievements thing was fixed. So we're all good there. One thing I want to do is that there was a note from the developers that came out a few weeks ago. Also, hello Pikmin, welcome to the stream. Hydration check, I will do that. There was a note from the developers that came out a few weeks ago that I have prepared here that I want to read to you guys in case anyone has not seen it yet, which is this long thing. I'm going to scroll up and make it bigger so you can see the stuff. So, I want Loaf on the screen. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so you can see Loaf. And Lint. Hey folks, it's been 4 months since Born of Bread launched, and we felt like sharing a little post-mortem with you. First off, thank you so much to everyone who played the game and supported us throughout the development. This is our first big game, and we truly have been humbled by the amount of love you've shown us, by the effort and time some of you have poured into content creation and fan art. Thank you for making a fun game. Secondly, we also want to apologize for the issues at launch. As we said before, a mixture of learning new things, burnout, complex systems, made a lot of bugs fly under the radar. Some of you have had a frustrating experience because of it, and it was never our intention. We learned a lot, and we're extremely grateful to everyone for being so patient while waiting for the most recent patches to roll out. Luckily, our publisher, Dear Villagers, has been super understanding and helpful every step of the way. And I get it. I have never made a real video game before. I remember taking like a game development class at like a summer camp like a decade ago, and it was just random stuff in Game Maker. That's all I've ever done. Making a full RPG like this takes a lot of work, probably. And since you're an indie company, I understand. It was semi-frustrating to run into some of the bugs that I had, like one of the quests not completing. Eventually, it let me complete the quest. I can't remember too much else that was about my original playthrough, but I'm glad that everything is fixed now, and anyone playing this game from now until the future has a great an even better experience with it. Now on to the juicy stuff. Many of you speculated correctly. Actually, let's do this. Here we go. Many of you speculated correctly that a chapter was cut from the final game. During development, it became obvious that the scope of the game was much too big for us, and that we needed to make cuts. Initially, Loaf would have needed to explore another region called South Munch City, a grimy metropolis inhabited by food characters, where he'd meet a new buddy, Fungo, the mushroom bodyguard. We had started working on a dungeon called the Hallway of the 100 Howls that would have worked similarly to the Pit of 100 Trials from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. This was a hard decision to make since there was a lot of cool stuff planned and in progress, but it was for the best. Hope we fully get a chance to show you this unreleased material at some point in the future. We're very proud what we managed to achieve despite the hardships, and we believe there's a lot of love in the game we made. There's still one more small patch, which is the patch I'm playing right now. This thing came out like 2 weeks ago, this note. So yeah. Don't worry though, we're not abandoning the Royal Kingdom, that's the name, Royal Kingdom, and its cast of characters you've grown to love. Our next game will be announced soon, which was actually announced yesterday, which I'll be showing the trailer for that at the end of the stream, end video, so I'll show that later. So get ready to see some familiar faces. Everyone on our team is super excited by it, and we hope you're looking forward to adventures we have in store. Once again, thank you all, from Gab, Nick, Sam, and Maud at Wild Arts Games. So with that, we are finally back in the Royal Kingdom, and we are going to 100% this game now. I hear the noise. Hold on. I think that's the salamander noise. It's like the whistling. We can't get up there. But it's close. I don't know how close. Sounds like it's to my right. But then it sounds like it's up here. But I can't get up here. This isn't like a thing. Unless like... There's nothing Alfie can do. Oh. There's nothing Yagi can do. Get my mouse off screen. And then Chloe is just, like, birding things. But, like, there's nothing to bird around here. So, is it... There it is! Oh, you sneak, you can drop down from there. They're really good at hiding things. I don't think I was ever able to hear the salamander whistle noise before. But no, drop down here. There we go. Finally. True 100%. True 100% in this area is very nice. Can I, like, get the hell out of here? Right here, I've definitely walked past this a million times. I've gone through this area so many times, and I remember going through this area so many times. And that bothers me that I missed it that many times. Alright, then this whole area is done then. Next stop is, I guess... we can go to the Badger Mines. There was a salamander in the Badger Mines, and a chest in the Crystal Mines. So it's not over here. Wait a second. Wait a second. I can drop down here. I never noticed it before. Now that I knew that it was to one direction, I never saw this green mushroom down here out of my very, very bottom of my peripheral vision from here. Alright, so one chest in the Crystal Mines. Oh. Did I really never get this? Did I get the salamander and just never dig up this pile? Ever? Like, really? Was I that dense that I didn't see that? Unless it just, like, never showed up and it was a bug or something. That is a dub palette boon. It said, so it should be that one. When we get to a save point, we can see it. But that should be it here. yes. Then we need to go to the undergrowth, because we are going to the sunken spires in the undergrowth, and then also the excavation site. So here's the dub palette. It's, yellow and gray. Or not gray, yellow and brown. Personally, I hate that color palette. I like that there's options to change the color palettes of the characters. However, the default color scheme to everybody is my personal favorite. I know we came in here. When we got Chloe, we came down this way. There was a salamander on the wall. I don't remember if there was anything... I don't think there was anything in here. There was something in here, it didn't spawn properly. It was definitely a bug of some kind. Chloe palette. Because I remember coming down here, and then there was nothing in here, so it was definitely a bug. Then we got that. Then we can check out the Chloe palette. Palettes. I don't know which one that was. I wasn't paying full attention. However, for some reason, Quick Swap is not working in this room. I don't know if it's because it's like a special boss room or what. Not. There we go. Yeah, Quick Swap wasn't working in that room for some reason. We have Chloe with brown coat, brown hair. It might have been this palette. I don't recognize this one. She's blonde now. And again, personally, I prefer her blue hair. But we're missing 1 loaf, 1 dub, and 2 for Alfie. Right there. There's definitely stuff that didn't show up due to previous bugs, because I've gone to this area so all of these areas so many times in search for stuff, but I'm glad it's working now. I don't want to go in here just in case. I highly doubt they would throw a salamander in here. No. I'll check this area one more time. Right here, I am going to need to review so much of my old footage from 4 to 5 months ago. Because I remember before doing this whole segment of this game, when in chapter 1 or whatever, I came down here and got this. Have I walked past this salamander that many times, or did it just not spawn in? I don't have my footage on hand unless I go straight to my YouTube videos, but for this one in particular, I am going to go on YouTube right now. I'm going to go to YouTube Studio, type in Born of Bread, and scroll down to, it would be episode 4, was this area of the game. I'm going to look at episode 4 right now, right before coming to this part. In this room, you've got to be fucking kidding me, right? You've got to be kidding me. Right here. It's been here the whole goddamn time. I need to find out if it made a noise. There's anything, but they sure do sting. So that's a new... It made a noise. I was just that unobservant. I really was just that unobservant. I was so excited to finally get my second weapon of the game that I walked right past it that many times. Other times I was exploring the game to frickin' find the stuff that I was possibly missing. I came back to all of these rooms multiple times and I really walked past it. Welp, that is all of Forest of Roots 100% complete. Where are you? You scamp. Are you... You're on top of the thing with the chest. Yoink. Thank you. Oh, how did I never see that up there? This isn't a butterfly thing. This has always been here, I just haven't seen it, and I don't know. Oh, it's an Alfie thing. I don't think I ever came back to this room with Alfie. I'd appreciate it if this could stop happening, though. Please take the melon to the face. Alfie, please do your thing. Why is there a T on screen? OBS is doing some wacky stuff. My internet's been going out a couple times. Not the best time. Please get up there. Okay, so this is one of the things I missed, which is Alfie Palette Boon and Salamander. Wait a second, you can come down here. Does this mean anything for me? Yes, it does. Never noticed it before. Resolve up. Alright, so I heard it. It's over here. Get Yagi out so I can make the jump. Dodge this enemy. Make the jump. And then I just want to gauge where I'm trying to drop onto from here. Let's just drop down. And then to the right. Right up here. There we go. Then, that is this floor. That is the rest of the tower complete, so now we can get out of here. There's a dirt pile here. I don't know if I ever saw this. That's the thing I was missing. Dub Palette Boon. And then I'm gonna get interrupted directly into a fight where you're all just gonna get meloned to death. Whatever. No, stop. Please die. We can take a look at that Dub Palette Boon. That's another thing that I definitely walked past many, many times. But, like, the thing that was bothering me before is that because we didn't have the indicator of where stuff was, I was just kind of hoping that I got everything in every area. But now that we have an indicator of where things are in each area, it's making me search a little bit more thoroughly of, like, everything. Alright, so here's a save point. I believe this is the last Dub Boon as well. So it's blue. He is now Sans. Sans Dub. But that is everything in this chapter. So now we can head to chapter 3. If I can find the map again, we are heading to Frosty Flats. In Frosty Flats, there is one thing in the cave that I missed, and one thing in the attic, right? No. Yeah, one thing on the first floor and one thing in the attic of Cold Stock Cottage. Wait, I hear it. I heard it for a moment. There's a clover that that was, like, up top. Oh, there's a slip and slide down here. There we go. Did it auto-update or something? I feel like it randomly auto-updated. Unless my mind was really playing tricks on me or something. Because I didn't grab anything, and it now says it's fine. We will just trust it, because I didn't do anything. Go up to the attic. Okay, I immediately hear it. I immediately see it, too. How did I not get that? Like, actually, it's, like, right there. You climb up this direction. And it's literally right there. How did I ever miss this? Go into the map. It says 2017. So we're gonna trust that it's not broken still. That's all for Chapter 3. That's all I missed in Chapter 3. So now we just go to Chapter 4. Which is 1 treasure on Numbskull Island. And 1 salamander in the arteries of the whale. That definitely never spawned the first time. I can guarantee that, because I always dug up every pile of dirt I've always seen. So right here, loaf palette. It's the final loaf palette. Gray. It is just pure gray. I got a white shirt, black pants, and I am gray. Compared to the yellow one. Yeah, that's the only one that changes his bread color. I like the blue shirt. But that should be every boon. Oh no, I'm missing 1... No, it does say I'm missing 1 Alfie. Though. Well, hold on. All stuff collected there, all stuff collected there, all stuff collected there, all stuff collected there. It says I've collected all things. Which is definitely not correct. Wait, unless... See if I could, like, break a wall down or something. It's probably up there. I don't think I ever tried to come up here, so that's probably why. Yeah. Do I hit this? That lowers the platform down. Yeah, I never noticed this before, but now that I know what I'm looking for, it's right here. So, unless nothing is... If there's nothing broken, that should be the last one. Like, it now says that everything is complete, however, I'm still missing a pallet boon for Alfie, unless that's related to doing something else. I don't know. Alright, then let's go see... Sorceress person. You there. Thank you for returning them. Here are your skill points. And go to... it is Yagi. I can get this achievement. Big Brother reach max friendship with Yagi. So there's that. Then... I don't know who... I think it might be Alfie is the other person. I don't remember any of these buttons. Achievement, reach max... frenemy, reach max friendship with Alfie. That should be max friendship with all characters. So we have all of the moves unlocked. But then what else? It says I am missing 1 palette boon, which is the Alfie boon, and then it's the achievement for collect every boon in the game, which is the last palette boon. But then it also says collect every weapon, boon, consumable, and rare consumable at least once, and I'm still missing 2 of those. And I'm also missing well-traveled, discover every sector in the kingdom, which I also think might be broken, even though it says it's not broken. Alright, well, one thing I can check really quickly is if we go to the special zone, the warp zone here, something should have changed for having every salamander, because we have max friendship on every character. So, like, there's no more salamanders to collect.
Later.
Heya! This part of the video is being recorded in the future. long story short, I wanted to get this whole thing in one stream. It would have been a really cool bonus stream. 20 minutes into me playing the game, my internet cut out for about another hour and 20 minutes, and then I tried to continue streaming like I would. However, I didn't have infinite time to stream today, so I had to stop in the last portion that you just saw, and now I'm playing again. So I have looked up some things. There is apparently 89 salamanders in the game, which I think is a very weird number of salamanders to have. But you only need 88 of them to level up all of the characters. So we are supposed to have one extra salamander, which is the case. The other thing that is the problem, however, is it is not just a me thing. Other people are having an issue of not getting the special bonus thing in the fast travel area. I was told by the main dev of the game in the Discord for the game, where everyone's troubleshooting things, is that the requirement for getting that is having all salamanders plus beating the boss of our lagoon, which we have now done. We do have all of the salamanders, to my knowledge. About the last palette boon that we're missing for Alfie, someone else who was playing the game said that the same thing happened to them where they were missing one. They got the loaf boon right over there, over that way, and apparently there was an Alfie boon on the island as well. I went and reviewed my footage. It could just be this. If only. I went and reviewed my footage to see if I picked up a boon in this area for Alfie. I did not see it in my footage. So I am quickly going through all of the locations here to see if I can find it, because I do remember the treasure in here. That's death. So it would have been really cool to have everything be fixed in this update. The devs were expecting everything to be fixed in this update. So it's just unfortunate, but I will see what I can do. I don't know where this boon would be. I do remember this, because we got up there with Alfie and went in there. I think there was a salamander or something in there. It actually could be this right here. There we go. I was literally like several seconds away from finding this last time. But Alfie palette boon. Achievement cosplay. Collect all palette boons. That achievement has now been completed. So, we can go into palette. It's the gray one. For some reason, when I pick up a palette boon, I'm unable to switch characters with the R button. I don't know why, but here's Gray Alfie. She is now monochrome. It's a nice color palette. However, I will still always prefer the default. I don't know why I can't find my thing. I will always prefer the default of all of this. So that is taken care of. So when I take a look at Steam, that only gave me cosplay. So that achievement is done. However, I am missing Pack Rat, which is collect every boon available, which means Insane Collector is collect every weapon, boon, consumable, and rare consumable at least once. And I'm missing 2 there. So I'm missing 1 boon somewhere. And well-traveled, I was told by the same person who told me to come back here to look for the palette thing, is that well-traveled does not activate until you go to the final boss again. So we can try that eventually. It's just that I am now missing literally 1 of these badges, and I have no idea where to look, because, again, it tells me, in like, some of the stuff that we were missing here was either boons or palette boons, and most of the stuff we were missing was all palette boons, but we did find 1 regular boon out of this. So it's currently still telling me that I have 100% in all of the areas, which does not feel true still. Actually, I still have this recording going. I messaged back the person who told me about the pallet thing, and I said I'm still missing one more boon. He did tell me that the missing boon still technically is the special blue gem here that we are unable to access because that's still broken. Which you actually can't see because it would be underneath my face cam. But it's that empty slot right next to the yellow gem. Would be considered the last boon. That doesn't tell me why I'm still missing one other thing, because Insane Collector, I have 95 out of 97. I still don't know what I'm missing there, so.
Later.
Hey, this is gonna look really weird as to why I'm here right now. One of the other updates that happened early on to this game added a hard mode. So while I'm waiting for the other thing to be fixed, because the devs know what's wrong with the Blessing of Will, and they're attempting to fix it right now, I was like, what if I just played hard mode for fun? And I'm noticing something I never noticed before, which is this whole, like, wooden structure going up to the right over here. I've never seen that before, and if I have, I legitimately have no recollection of that whatsoever. So I'm gonna, like, save the game, and I'm going to get out of this very early game hard mode save. I'm going to go back into this original save. I was over here just because I was messing around. But I really want to see if that's, like, a thing. Because it did say that I have all of the salamanders. But if this is absolutely nothing, then this won't be included in the video when it's fully complete. But this is bothering me, the fact that I don't think I've noticed that before. Also, going back to base speed after having all of the upgrades is very interesting. So I hear it. What the hell? Hold on. How do I get up there? Can I just, like, go over here? Because this was a plot-relevant thing. With all the speed that I have, can I, like... Okay, I can't... I need to get on top of this house. Can I... Wait. Oh, there's a bouncy mushroom here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Now I'm incredibly confused. Like, even more confused than I already was, because now I have another extra one. When it said that I had everything before. Okay, well now I have an extra skill point? So, like, I don't know what that does for me.
Much later.
Hey, I am back. The last time I recorded a segment for this video, it was May 11th, because I had, like, an extra thing I recorded. The rest of the video was May 2nd, and then the last segment you just saw was May 11th. It is now June 14th, going into the 15th. If everything goes according to plan, the game got updated again a few days ago, and you will be seeing this on the 15th of June. This is me opening the game for the first time, since it updated. I'm going to click the Fix Save File button. So I, right now, don't have the other save file I created for hard mode, because when I was troubleshooting the stuff, the developer told me to roll back my other save and not have the save file from hard mode installed, so I have that save file on my desktop, and I'll reinstall it later. So where even is this save? This is here in Mount Lamazri. What I want to do is the teleporter is up here. I want to go back to Well, first we need to go here. The update says that the blessing of will is in the right place now. The will of blessing is in the right place now. So what I want to do is I'm looking at Steam, and I'm clicking my achievements. So my pack rat achievement is still fucked, and it still tells me that I have 2, because I started the hard mode playthrough and it rolled everything back when I did that. So I'm gonna collect this, and my theory is that when I collect this, it'll activate this save file again, and fix the achievement. Blessing of Will doubles the damage dealt of attacks, but also doubles the WP cost. Go to the boons page of your journal to equip it. Yep! Oh, perfect! Pack rat, collect every boon. Insane collector, collect every weapon, boon, consumable. Yay! 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 Oh, I'm so happy! Everything works! It's like, it's right there. It automatically equips itself. It's underneath. It's underneath the thing here. Oh, that makes me so happy. It rolled the achievement back. Then, all we need to do right now is... Oh, this is fantastic. This is great. This is fantastic. I don't care about any of this right now. All I want to do is just re-equip the frickin' melon. So, this is the last room in the game. Does this update? Achievement! Well traveled. Discover every sector of the kingdom. Oh, yes. And then I go to the Steam page for Born of Bread, and I'm going to take the screenshot so you can see it. There we go. Born of Bread. 100%. 36 out of 36 achievements unlocked in the game. Thank God. So, I know we're sitting right here on the throne of fighting the final boss. I'm just gonna say that I have already fought the final boss. And if you're watching the bonus episode of Born of Bread before watching the finale to Born of Bread, just go watch the finale to Born of Bread. What I really want to say is thank you all so much for sticking it through to the end with Born of Bread. I can now highly, highly, highly recommend this game as a really, really, really good Paper Mario-like game. Out of the stuff that I've played between now, Thousand Year Door Remake is actually out, I recorded the first bits of this video 2 weeks before that came out. And now it's been a month and a half since then. But Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Remake on Switch is a very, very good experience, and I also highly recommend Bug Fables The Everlasting Sapling, and Born of Bread is another great game in the genre of the Paper Mario RPG-like stuff. Now that everything is fully complete, I had wanted to show you guys this originally, but in the statement that was at the beginning of this video, the devs are making a new game, and that was already revealed, and if you haven't seen it yet, I do have the trailer. I do have the trailer here, as I will be... actually, I can just do this and fully mute the game. So right here is the next game in the Born of Bread series. It is called Desk Deck Heroes. 6 years after the events of Born of Bread, look at Dub. He's all grown up. He's a grown boy. Become a hero, or remote hero conductor, whatever that said. So it takes place in Royal Town. You get to make your own guy. It's like the guys that were in the room, like the hero hall area. And you can get heroes. You see Yagi, grown-up Yagi, honorable, fearless, headstrong, and a little touchy. This goat warrior hails from the mountains and the Holy Highlands and never shirks from a fight. He will proudly demonstrate fighting style he co-founded to any enemy foolish enough to stand in his path. Like, there's got Yagi, there's like new characters. Here's Nina. She might not look like much, but don't underestimate the shy bunny. Her incredible luck and heavy hammer more than make up for her lack of courage. Try as they might, villains always have a hard time hitting her back thanks to her sharp reflexes and panic-induced evasion skills. And here's Luna. Like, Luna is here. Klein's a good boy now. Look at Klein. He's not even like a big brute. He's just he's just a little boy now. Early girl, that character who was shown for like half a second was that character. Desmond. And you can see Alfie and Axel here. And a whole bunch of other characters will be in the game. And it's a deck builder RPG kind of game. I don't play a lot of these games, but I do really like them. And it's to defeat, if I could go back, defeat Zilla the Warlock. And we have this brand new character, who is the antagonist. Wishlist the game on Steam now. I have done so, and you should do the same. So this is gonna be really cool. It's like, it literally is the sequel to Born of Bread, but it's not like a typical Paper Mario RPG. It's like it's a desk deck heroes. You do that. So here's all these characters, and you're gonna see all these characters 6 years after the events of Born of Bread. And here's all the characters they show, and there's gonna be more. So I can't wait to see it. Probably we haven't seen Lint, we haven't seen Loaf. We'll see what they look like when they reveal more info about this game. But I will absolutely be doing a full playthrough of Desk Deck Heroes when Desk Deck Heroes releases. So officially, this is now true 100% of Born of Bread. All the bugs are now fixed, so any criticisms I had previously throughout the playthrough are now squashed. There's the fast partner switching button, and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door Remake also has that, which is actually quite funny. Technically this game added it first before Thousand Year Door Remake came out. But there's the fast partner swap button. Things are more streamlined now. Any bugs related to quests are gone. It's a full experience all the way through. And I recommend you play it yourself. Get it on sale, get it when it's not on sale. I do believe soon there was gonna be a Born of Bread physical version. Born of Bread, physical. On this website, they do have, like, pre-orders for a regular and special edition to Born of Bread. It still says I'm able to pre-order. It's a limited run experience, sadly. But over 2,000 copies of the game, and there's a physical version, and then the deluxe version. The Born of Bread game, Certificate of Authenticity, numbered to 350 copies, which is probably already sold out by now. This came out May 28th, so it's been another couple weeks. 80-page art book, including an interview with the developers, exclusive vinyl figure featuring the OST from Born of Bread, 4 lithographs, a premium box with Pantone color. I can see the image here. Is this all of that? Let me open image in new tab. That doesn't particularly help. But you can see there's a soundtrack, the stuff, the art book, the cards here. It would be funny if it actually included a fork and knife. Yeah, the special edition with everything included is $140, while the regular game is $40. Technically, this entire playthrough, I didn't pay for this game. This game was gifted to me by the developers, if you remember. So, I do want to do my part and actually support the developers, so I will be buying the physical version. It's just that I don't need to buy the special edition. But it's cool that it's an option. So, with this all being said, Born of Bread is now done. At this particular moment in time, when you're seeing this, I'd say like 1/3 through my Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door on Switch remake playthrough. Go watch that if you want to see more Paper Mario stuff. If you want to go years back, I did a playthrough of Bug Fables: The Everlasting Sapling, which is one of my favorite games ever. I've still got the V-Cob and Leaf plushies back here. And, playing Thousand Year Door Remake is also trying to, like, reaffirm my opinions on Bug Fables, because Bug Fables is also really good. I might want to do another playthrough of Bug Fables. I don't know if it would be a playthrough for the channel or anything, because I already, like, the playthrough on the channel is 100% all the way through. If I would do another playthrough of the game, I don't know if I would. I don't really need to, but I would play it on my own. And I have a whole bunch of other stuff on the channel as well that is not Mario, that is not Paper Mario, Splatoon, Pikmin, Plants vs. Zombies, a whole bunch of other stuff in there. And I'm glad to have this game finally 100%. The beginning parts of this video were streamed, but then the rest of it was recorded at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. I'm live almost every single day, and I will be streaming more of the Paper Mario if you want to see the Paper Mario live. If not, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel to see the Paper Mario stuff as it comes out, and do all of that stuff. Follow, subscribe, etc. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in whatever comes next.